people don't even know why we celebrate Juneteenth, number
And
one.
they don't know what day it is, but it's a very sad thing, you know. I swear, Black people have been through so much. And I remember when I first heard about it, I thought, what? I never heard of that. What is that? I never heard of it in my life. And they started talking about how they had freed the slaves. Some of them got word and, you know, got out or whatever. Some of them didn't want to leave because they had nowhere to go.
Right.
And then there was a bunch of people who had no idea they were free at all. And so this really terrorized me. I can see the pattern. Like when I told you or suggested that the people on June the 6th were the ancestors of slave masters. They had to be. They had to be. And I can see the
white people.
I used to hate when Nancy Pelosi would say that the founding fathers were slave owners. So they need to go back and
read the history. I agree. And a lot of people, it's turned into, you know how we turn everything into a barbecue holiday. Yeah. Martin Luther King is a barbecue holiday. Now Juneteenth is a barbecue holiday. But let's reflect on Juneteenth. Think about what you just said, Wendy.
Right.
What happened? How evil you must be, knowing that the people you still whipping and beating and starving are free.
Yeah, you take it.
And you still, and knowing that this is not a day of television and social media, knowing that it's gonna take years for the news to get to this town.
You're not saying.
And how much you want to bet they started programming them right when it happened because they knew sooner or later to come. So when it came, the people that was on the farm would be programmed to stay. It's like that. What's that syndrome they say when you get kidnapped and you Stockholm syndrome and you want to stay with your oppressor,
liking the person that caught you.
Yeah. So how much you want to bet? Maybe they changed up some stuff once they found out that they free. Maybe they treated them a little different. Maybe they gave them a little night. Maybe they said, "Oh, maybe you can have church more or have a little land. I'll give you some more shoes, more than I usually do."
Make them comfortable where they don't want to
live.
They've done so much dirty stuff to us. When that John Amos story came out, which, by the way, his daughter was lying, but it made me go back and watch Roots, which I haven't seen since it came out. The saddest daggone part in that movie, I will never, ever, ever, ever forget it, was when they took Kizzy.
Oh, yeah.
Snatched her out of his arms, her mother crying, falling to the ground.
Yeah.
Imagine going outside right now and somebody take Lenore from you.
Yeah.
Just take her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, then they take your mother, but they sent her somewhere else. I mean, that is they used to throw infant babies in the water for sport to the alligators. They used to take Black people's hair and make cotton and make blankets out. They used to make a Black boy sleep on their feet to keep them warm.
Yeah.
And they didn't just rape men.
Yeah.
I mean, women, they raped a lot of men.
Yeah. Yeah. And castrated.
So it was a horrible, the whole structure is still coming down like what they did to George Floyd.
This is what DeSantis doesn't want this to be known.
Yeah, DeSantis want to hide the history. But also, how much you want to bet that not only did some of the slave owners, like I said, make them feel a little different, so when they did find out, they wouldn't want to leave. Right. How much you want to bet some of them probably actually ended up getting rid of them, actually killing them? Because they probably felt like, I'll kill you before I let you go.
Kind of like,
what's his name? Jim Jones.
Right.
Made them drink poison, probably because they said you're not leaving here. You're gonna die on this farm.
If I can't have you, nobody can have you.
Exactly. Yeah, my property. I want to keep
it. We don't know. So when we celebrate Juneteenth, let's not make it just a barbecue holiday.
Well, remember when it depends, every family's different. But when Memorial Day came, I was not joking. And my family on Memorial Day, we get their obituaries, we could tell their stories, we remember them. And Lenore, in our world, we are soldiers anyway.
Yeah.
So in other words, each family creates their own traditions.
Yeah.
So we tell story, and guess what? Had we not told those stories about them, nobody would have talked about them. You never would have known the great story that they told.
I agree.
And so it's just horrible when I really think about it. I remember when Dr. King got killed, and I was very young, like maybe 7 or something like that. And I distinctly was serious. When he died, I said, Dr. King, I said this in my mind. I said, I don't know what I can do. I was a little kid. I said, but I'm going to do something. And I was serious. And I believe that's why I'm so pro-Black now. But don't forget, everybody hated Dr. King. They didn't like him.
Yeah. Oh, at the time, yeah.
He wanted to deal with the Vietnam War. They didn't like that.
So let's just, like I said, it's nothing wrong with having barbecue and enjoying the festivities and all of that. But understand, don't turn it into just another day.
Tell the history. Get a book. Tell the history. There'll be a lot of kids in your family never knew about it.
They don't even know what it is.
Done with the activities. I want everybody to let me tell you the true story of Juneteenth. It's such a cool thing. I remember reading in a thing, the woman, Underground Railroad, the woman on the ice. You ever hear about her? She rode across the water on ice to save her child, but she lost her feet from it. Wow. And then there was another woman who had twins. And she couldn't go any further with both of them. They were too heavy. She picked the heaviest one and she left.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I said that backwards. She picked the thinnest one and left because she figured he would live a little longer. So they started paper bag test. You know, if you're not as light as the paper bag and blah, blah, blah. And marijuana.
Yeah.
Marijuana is illegal because some guy just like Trump said, I will get the niggas out the neighborhood and we take the pot out. But the white folks were smoking it before us.
Well, they brought it back now.
It was considered to be, the elite. So it's
back now.
There's so many things they did to us.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your shirt? Where'd you get your shirt from?
This same thing. Weird place I got mine from. My favorite spot.
Okay. I like that.
Juneteenth.
I like
Amazon.
that.
Okay. Amazon.
Okay,
y'all. So the other thing that people are celebrating is Father's Day. So whether you have a father or not.
I only heard you tell one story about your dad. Is he there?
Yeah. He doesn't live here.
He doesn't live with us. Yeah. We visit him every week.
We buy his groceries every month and stuff like that. But another thing that I'll say controversial, I'm not afraid of being controversial. Moms, you are not dad. Stop wishing yourself a happy Father's Day.
Mothers are doing that?
Yeah. A lot of women during Father's Day say happy Father's Day.
They wish a lot of mothers, guys, Mother's Day because they're mother suckers.
But you're not a father. You're a mom.
You have your Mother's Day celebration.
You have a Mother's Day.
Now, whether your son or your
you might have did some fatherly things, though.
Right. Well, if you're a single mom, you're doing everything.
But then you got the new parents now. You got both female parents.
Let me tell you, when I first got married and had kids and had somebody with me, it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
When we got divorced, man, let me tell you, that was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. It was cooking dinner every day, going to school meetings, taking them to the movies and taking them to the beach. I mean, I was a good mother.
I know, you're right.
Because you raised, 2 boys?
Huh?
You have 2 boys, right?
2 boys, 2 boys.
Yep.
All right, y'all.
And they respect women, and they don't wear their pants on their behind, and they know they better not even think about calling the B word in front of me.
That's right.
No.
Okay, y'all. So that's it.
We wishing every father
have Father's Day, and guys, remember Juneteenth.
Celebrate Juneteenth.
Emerald says, "Have a good weekend, everyone."
And find information about Juneteenth to educate yourself.
Don't forget to get our book. Making sure nobody says on there. Okay. Encouragement. Okay. Don't forget to get our book, 100 Family Friendly Jokes. You could get it. The link is in the description. And also you could just go on Amazon and put in 100 Family Friendly Jokes. We're working on volume 2.